Let's have a big hand for lunch.
Yeah!
As a general concept.
That was delicious.
Yeah, it's really good. Thank you, Charity. Yeah, as she said, we've been doing this for a long time. Obviously, each of us individually, but also together. And part of what makes what we do work up here is just that we have a tight bond since 2006.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I better get that date right. But working together that closely really helps because within improv, what you're trying to do is get your head in the same place as another person's. We called our company Mind Meld from that. Any Star Trek fans? Cool.
Yeah.
You get it then. It's fine. But what we try to do is to try to get our thoughts linked up with somebody else's thoughts. And that's not just something we do for funny make-em-ups on a stage, although that certainly helps.
Yeah.
But also in business settings for both of us, and as well as social settings. And what we're hoping to do is not only just to entertain you, although we'd love to do that, but also to give you a little bit to take back with you, tied into that improv. I want to mention real quick what improv is and what it isn't. A lot of times when people think improv, they think just winging it, just making things up, and just doing it off
funny.
the cuff.
Tell me a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear that a lot.
Do some of your routine.
Tell me a joke. Do a skit for me.
Yep, exactly. Because for a lot of people, and no diss, because for a lot of us, the last time you might have done something that sounds like improv might have been like a church camp skit or something like that. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But it's a little different. And what I always like to try to link it to is, you remember the old show MacGyver? Or maybe you've seen the Bourne movies. Those guys aren't wizards. They're not just like stuck in a situation and then poof, they made something happen by magic. They're people who have a good wide knowledge of things, and when surrounded by a random assortment of objects, they have the creativity to use them in a creative way. Not because, again, they're doing magic, but because they think outside the box. A paper clip is really nice for holding papers together, or giving you annoying suggestions on Microsoft Word in the 90s. But if you unbend it, then it becomes all sorts of things, from a lockpick to a toothpick to anything else. Don't pick your teeth with a paper clip. Your dentist will be upset with me. But it's that's the key heart of improv, is using the things you already know in a different way. And without further ado, as with most things, better demonstrated than talked about. Mm-hmm. You remember the pieces of paper we gave out earlier that said, what's something you haven't seen a giant screen movie about that you'd like to see one? Somebody tell me one that you wrote down that wasn't used earlier.
You shout it out, you're not in
Yeah,
school.
we didn't get to all of yours, and I apologize. Somebody wrote something down that was very special, and it didn't get read.
The
Everglades. Perfect, yeah. So we'd like to do a little scene for you. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Becca.
You're about to go on a vacation.
I am. Me and the kids, we're going to go on a vacation. It should be really relaxing.
Jelly.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Have you been to the Everglades Museum before?
I haven't. We are actually planning to go. Very excited.
You have to go.
Okay, we will.
We went to Florida last year, and there were so many things we were looking forward to, but we didn't even know about the Everglades Museum.
Okay.
It was our favorite part.
Really?
For real.
I will be sure to go. Thank you for the recommendation.
You're welcome, of course.
Keep spilling that tea all over yourself.
It's National Coffee Day, and I get so excited.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Well, have a great time.
Thanks, Becca.
Take care, Courtney.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on, kids. Tanner, and Ashley. Get in the wagon. Don't. Hi.
Hi, welcome to the Everglades Museum.
It's good to be here. I guess there's 3 of us.
Yep.
So, like just 3 tickets?
Oh, you want 3 tickets?
Yeah, that'd be great, thank you.
Cool. What level?
I'm sorry.
Which level ticket?
This level? This level?
No, like how much do you want to, how much of the museum?
Oh, I mean, we've never been here before, so I guess just 3 general admission.
3 general admission?
Yeah.
Okay.
And these are, they're children.
Oh,
so-
those will cost less then.
Okay, good.
Are either of them under 1 year old?
No.
Okay. 2 children?
Yes.
You're an adult?
Yes.
Okay. That'll be $97.25.
Oh my God.
Is this your first time here?
Yes.
A lot of people are surprised at how cheap it is. So there you go.
My husband's gonna kill me.
There you are.
Thanks.
No problem. Here are your tickets.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Bradley.
Bradley. Yep.
Oh, what is it? Oh, do you have restrooms?
Oh, yeah.
Can you, hang on a sec. Can you tell me where they,
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just asking if we had restrooms.
no.
A lot of people on their first time to Florida think it's kind of a backwater and that we don't have plumbing.
Just,
Down the hall past the elevators?
okay, great, just those elevators right there?
No, not those. You go past those elevators and turn left, and then it's right next to those elevators.
Okay.
They're brown.
Thank you so much. And, do you have maps?
Oh, yeah. Do you want those too?
I would love a map. Thanks, Bradley.
Sure. There you
Thank
go.
you. Have a good day.
You too. Have a great time.
Thank you. Come on, kids. Later, back at home.
Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Becca.
You look great. Somebody got a tan.
Yeah, I guess so. That's the one thing I got from Florida.
Ooh, drama. Tell me.
You still drinking that same cup of coffee that I left you 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's really bitter.
So we went to Florida,
Good.
and we went to that Everglades museum.
Tell me.
I had the worst experience. Crash! You dropped it!
My favorite mug. How could you say that?
It was terrible.
Oh!
It was awful. I brought the kids. They didn't have a good time.
How could they not have a great time?
There was just nothing to see. We went in, got our tickets for $97.
I know, a steal.
I'm sorry, no, that's outrageous.
Oh, I would pay that much just for the swamp walk.
I'm sorry, Swamp Walk? Tanner would have loved that.
You didn't do the swamp walk?
No, I
Oh my
didn't
God.
know about the Swamp Walk.
Did you even do the nature trail?
No, I didn't know there was a nature trail.
Yeah, the nature trail takes you out to the swamp walk, and then you go underneath. It's like a big plexi tube, and you're walking, and there are gators around you on all sides. Yeah.
Tanner would have lost his mind. He loves that kind of
Oh, I'm sorry you didn't do it then.
I'm sorry I didn't do it either.
Ooh,
I didn't know about it.
you probably spent all your time watching the movie.
What?
You saw the movie, right?
No, I didn't see the movie. I didn't know there was a movie.
Oh, of course there was a movie. Gator Chomp?
Gator Chomp?
Yes.
No.
It is. It's only the best 4D movie ever made about crocodilians. That's the tagline. It's weak.
No, I didn't know there was a gator walk, a swamp tour, a movie. We basically just walked inside. Tanner went potty, and we looked at 2 giant alligators in the atrium. That's all I thought there was.
Oh, that's just the alcove.
Okay, great. I'm glad I spent $97 to go to this awesome museum, and I didn't know anything about it.
You didn't even do the gator parade.
Shut up. Shut up, Becca. I'm going to write a very strongly worded letter to this institution. Hey there. Hey, Bradley.
Hi, Susan.
Hey, could you actually just step into my office?
Sure.
Got something to talk to you about. Thank you. Close the door behind you. Thanks, Bradley. How's everything going?
Oh, it's great. Thanks.
Good.
How's it going with you?
Oh, great.
Cool.
Super, super. Actually, Bradley,
Yeah.
I had something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, good. I have something I want to talk to you about, too.
Oh, why don't you go first? This might take a while.
The new pizzas down in the lunchroom, they're a little rubbery.
Okay.
Yeah. I really like the old ones better before we switched companies.
Okay.
You too?
Well, I mean, that's good to know. It's good feedback. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
No, hey, Brad, I had one thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Recently, we at the Everglades Museum, we got a letter from a guest that came by a couple weeks ago.
Oh, how nice.
Yes.
People still do that?
Come to the museum?
No, send letters.
Oh, yes. People do still send letters. That's why
Wow.
it's postal service. But
Old timey.
she wrote a letter, and I have to tell you, she did not have a good experience here.
Whoa, really?
No, she did not have a good time.
Huh. What happened?
Well, she...
Did she fall in the swamp?
No.
I heard somebody fell in the swamp.
We're not going to talk about that until the press release, okay? So don't say anything.
Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
She came here with her 2 kids from out of town she'd never been in before, and she had a very unhappy experience because she didn't know what the Everglades Museum had to offer. She didn't know about the special exhibits, the traveling alligators, the swamp tour, the movie. She didn't know about any of it.
Oh, man. Sometimes people are dumb, huh? Like she lived under a rock. She didn't know about the swamp walk.
Well, I mean, Bradley, she'd never been here before, so how is she going to know about the things that we have at the museum?
Well, I've never been to the Grand Canyon, but I know they have a canyon. Probably burrows.
Bradley, everybody
Right?
knows about the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, everybody knows about
We are the largest Everglades museum in the world.
We are.
We do have a good amount of guests that do come back, but she had never been before and she didn't know what we had to offer. Did you ask her about the movie or the swamp tour?
Ooh, I don't remember her specifically.
Oh, she was super pretty.
Really pretty, like.
She was really cute.
Did she have 2 kids
Yes.
in a wagon?
Tanner and Ashley, spelled A.
Yeah, I remember that.
A-S with a GH on the end, so it's weird and trendy.
Oh, that's the way it sounded when she said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, they were really nice.
Well, she didn't have a good time.
They came in and they asked for general admission
Sure.
tickets.
Yes, that's what she says in her letter. General admission tickets, but she was not told about the special movie, about the swamp walk, and about the gator excursion.
Oh.
All which were included in her general admission ticket.
We are really going to have to get on marketing. Do you want me to send Ned in? Do you want me to?
No,
I can.
Bradley, you're making my job very hard.
I'm sorry.
It's up to you, as the front line, to tell them about all these things.
Oh, I'd be there all day if I told everybody about everything.
Even in the letter, she went on to the website to say that she would have bought the extra 3 tickets to go on the boomerang excursion that we have to offer. She didn't know about it.
she would have bought tickets to something she didn't even know about.
Yes, Bradley.
So I just feel so pushy if I was like,
Oh my God.
here, we also have this that you don't want.
How do you know they don't? Bradley, you're fired.
Yeah. Did anything hit home there?
Did it sound familiar?
We laugh because we know.
It's truth in comedy.
Yeah, a little bit. So, what was the key problem there? Marketing, obviously.
Always blame marketing.
And even though all of us have a marketing department, and there are people with marketing on their door, marketing is everybody's thing, right? That's really important. Let's say it together. Marketing is everybody's thing. Yeah. So from the moment you're just like talking casually to your friends about the place you work, to the official press releases and all that the actual marketing people do and all that. So Bradley, in that, had just as much responsibility to talk up the things that he knew were fantastic about this museum. And a lot of times, we're not encouraging people to go beyond sort of a robot role. As was alluded to earlier, a lot of times people get in a rut of, well, it's really busy, and we're trying to process a line through, as if it's sheep shearing season or something. And so we get very, very caught up in processes rather than just talking to other people. One of the things that makes improv work is a philosophy called yes and, which means that if Kelsey walks into a scene and makes an offer to me as a scene partner.
Hey, would you like to go get a cup of coffee?
Sure. That just kind of fell flat. I certainly agreed politely, just like Derek did in the scene. He gave the customer exactly what they wanted.
His name was Bradley.
I'm sorry?
You weren't, his name was Bradley, not
I
Derek.
went with his middle name.
Right.
But he was very positive and polite and gave the person exactly what they asked for. But he did nothing beyond that. He didn't go that extra mile or even extra inch to make sure that the person knew about the things that they might want. And while nobody is expected to be a mind reader, you can sometimes tell just by listening to a person what they're really saying. Whether it's nonverbal, whether it's the way they're speaking, the intonation, the inflection of what they're saying. So we'd like to do a quick exercise with all of you. Really quickly, at your table, find a partner. Pair up with one other person. If you have an odd number of people at your table and you're left out and you don't have a partner, throw your hand in the air real quick and find somebody else with their hand in the air. There we go. Move to them very quickly.
Right.
You don't have to take stuff with you. We won't make you write anything down.
No. Just yourself.
That's
and
right.
Your smiles.
You are enough.
Hashtag you are enough.
Yep. All right, you've all got your partners? Is anybody still left without a partner? We have an odd number of people in the room. Oh, fantastic. We've got a partner for you.
Yay.
We have a higher success rate than Tinder. That's awesome. So really quick, with this other person, between the two of you, take about 10 seconds, tell the other person something that you are really good at, that it requires a step-by-step process. Maybe it's making a certain dish, maybe it's doing a certain type of repair, or even doing a certain activity. Whatever that thing is, tell your partner what it is. Okay. Here's all our slips of paper.
5, 4,
3, 2, works with preschoolers.
They're only
Oh, there are a few preschool parents here. That's great.
Yay!
All right, so you all know what the other things, you both have an activity, right? All right, so take a quick look at the other person that you're partnered up with. Whichever one of you is the shortest, raise your hand. Cool. Yeah, you might have to do the, there you go. Yep, you are the, all right, shorties, you're partner A, and you gigantic monstrosities are B, like me. So partner A, you're going to go first, and you're going to tell partner B, step by step, how you would do the thing that they just identified as a thing they're really good at. So you will have 30 seconds to do this. All you have to do is describe what they're good at in 30 seconds. Ready? Go.
They're gonna get more because I didn't get my stopwatch going.
All right, we'll wrap things up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everybody.
It was like 15 seconds.
Very good, very good. All right, now, other partner who just had your favorite thing ruined. You have 30 seconds to recap, synthesize into your own words, and recap what that other person just said. Doesn't mean that you're correcting them and telling them the right way. You have 30 seconds to tell them their own words back to them. All right? Begin.
How come we're not going 30 seconds? That first one was only like 15 seconds.
Oh, I thought you started it really late.
No, I only started about 5 seconds late.
We don't look like us. Minutes. And we'll wrap up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How was that? Odd? Yeah. Which was harder, telling another person about their stuff or listening to them tell you about your stuff? Listening. How many of you feel like your partner did a pretty good job of getting your favorite thing right? Good. How many of you feel like your other partner did a pretty good job of getting your words right? How many of your partners really messed it up? Sweet.
Good.
So it's not too far off. That's not too bad. Listening is so very hard sometimes. And for us to listen to everything that's coming in and try to redefine it in our own terms and figure out what people are really wanting, that can be really tough too. But you all just did it. And with more practice, it's something that, like anything, gets easier. Do you want to do a little yes-anding?
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody at your table, actually, we're just going to do this next one at your table. So everybody that's at your table, you're now one group. And we're going to practice the philosophy of yes and for improv. So it doesn't have to go in any order, but one person is going to speak at a time. And you have to, let's say, you're going to be creating your dream restaurant.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Like, that any restaurant that you want in the world, it could happen.
Your team is now a small business behind making that restaurant happen.
Exactly. And so the first person can start off by saying something like, this restaurant will have a cheesecake buffet. Oh, man.
Second person has to say yes to that. There's no denying it. You're always building, not going backwards. So if Kelsey said,
this restaurant's going to have a cheesecake buffet.
Yes, and there's no line for it ever.
So you have to yes and. The next person to speak has to start their phrase with yes and then add their little thing on top of it.
Again, don't feel like you have to go in order around your table. Just pipe in whenever you've got something. Let's build a restaurant. 30 seconds?
Sure.
Go.
Yes, that would create like.
And that's time. Good job,
Right.
guys.
How many of you want to go to that restaurant right now? Yeah, absolutely.
Even though I just ate my weight in mole,
Yeah.
I want to go to that restaurant right now.
It's like last night we went for dinner and I just stuffed myself with a burger that was delicious. And then the waiter came by and said, by the way, we made too many brownies. Would anybody like a free brownie?
Yeah.
I was like, yep, I'll do that too. Sure, why
Absolutely.
not? I took one for the team.
Yep.
So all of you just built a thing, a theoretical thing, by committee. And the thing that I noticed as we were walking around was how many people were laughing and nodding, and there was so much positivity and agreement. You know, just like every committee, right? Too often we get stuck in, oh, that won't work because, or no, I've seen that before, so it can't work ever.
Basically the opposite of yes and. No, but.
Right, exactly. So by all means, even though this is just a big philosophy, not like something we're handing you, try as hard as you can to take that back with you, not only just something that you model, but also that you get other people to try too. I think maybe we could do a little more active listening.
Sure.
All right, so we're going to completely mess with your heads right now. Everybody stand up where you are. Good. So everybody march in place. Good. Now whenever I say the words walk, or the word walk, it's only one word, I'm learning, you'll do this. If I say stop, stop. All right? Walk. Stop. Great. Go ahead and start walking. Now, here's what's weird. From now on, stop means walk, and walk means stop. Stop. Walk. Great.
You're learning.
I know, right? We watched it. If we say turn, do a 180. Turn. Turn. Great. Stop. turn. Walk, turn. Nicely done. Wave is just that. It's easy. Except now, turn means this. And wave means this. All right? Stop. Turn. Walk. Turn. Wave. Stop. Turn.
You got me.
Walk. All right, let's add 2 more.
You guys can do it.
Yeah, you can face back this way again.
Yeah, I'm short on time. We're good.
Right, you're right, exactly.
We have
Twist is just that. Little chubby checker action. Little twist. And clap is just what it sounds like. Clap. All right, twist, clap, except now it's twist, clap, walk, stop. Wave, wave, turn, walk, twist, clap, twist, walk, stop, turn, wave, twist, 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 twist. Thank you guys.
Twist, 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 twist. Bye.
Have fun.